It's time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Lady Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Cody Woody. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens along with Coach Cody Woody. Coach, Salem Lady Tigers went down to Mountain Grove and losing their very first game of the tournament. Then came out a consolation championship with 2 big wins after that. Good job by the ladies, Coach. You had to be proud.
Yeah, we were really proud of all the girls, how they improved and how they're starting to figure things out and work together.
When you see that happening, and obviously, you know, you go through the tournament at Sullivan, you come out, didn't probably play your best basketball, and then you realize you got to start making some changes. You've been interjecting some of the younger girls into play, haven't you?
Yeah, we came through as a coaching staff and talking and saying we just needed some more energy from the start, so we changed it up a little bit and came out with some more energy, and I think we're going to do some more of that. We're looking to change the style of how we played, and that's helped a lot as well. It's not just who's in the starting lineup, because it doesn't really matter. It just matters who's in the game at any time. We got to just keep doing our style of play from now on. When
you made that change, did it speed your game up, Coach, a little bit with these younger girls coming in? Do they get more energy?
Yeah, we've went to a lot more pressing all over the floor now. So like we're going all out. So could be a interesting game that we could give up some easy layups, but we could get a lot of turnovers off of it. So it's feast and famine, hopefully. So
when you make these changes, and as a coach, you saw what happened the first few games. You know you needed a few things to change a little bit. But did you anticipate the quickness of the changes coming in? Because these girls seemed like they just stepped right in and took over.
No, you couldn't really. It's just kind of off a whim. We've been talking about at practice with it's whoever's given us that kind of look. It could be a different starting lineup every game. It's just you're going to earn that time in practice and in games. So it could be a whole different starting lineup each game at some point. So,
but to win that trophy, you had to bring those girls a little closer together, though, didn't it?
Yeah, it was nice to go ahead and get those 2 wins in that tournament, especially after the Sullivan tournament not getting any.
Did you feel it was a little bit different when you lost your first game, but then you had a bye? Normally in the consolation bracket, you normally don't get byes, and I was really surprised at that. Were you?
Yeah, with them only having 12 teams, and it's a 16-team bracket, so the team that was the higher seeds got the bye the first round, but they gave us 2 days off after that, and it gave us a practice and things to work on some stuff, so that helped as well.
Well, tonight you take on the Sullivan Lady Eagles. This is a pretty good Sullivan team, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, they're pretty well. All juniors, seniors, been playing together for a while. They like to spread the ball around and shoot the ball so they can get hot real quick. So it's going to be a real good challenge for us.
All right, Coach. We wish you the very best tonight against the Lady Eagles of Sullivan. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you. Go Big Blue.
Stay tuned. Lady Tiger basketball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Cody Woody, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Now stay tuned. Salem Lady Tiger basketball is next.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Can Oak Lumber, Salem Truss Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flyin' W Boutique, Four Rivers, American Family Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Cardi, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, and Discount Bins. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger basketball, right here on KSMO Media.
And we welcome you to Salem High School Gymnasium. Stan Stevens here bringing you Salem Lady Tiger basketball. The boys are in West Plains tonight. We wish them the very best in their quest to come out with another win on the road. And tonight's action will be kind of a precursor to some district play. We've seen Sullivan in our district the last probably about 8 years. So don't seem to think that that's going to change too much as the Lady Tigers get a chance to take on these Lady Eagles. They come in 6-3, Salem 4-5 on the year. Salem hasn't played since getting that consolation championship in the Mountain Grove tournament. So they have won their last 2 games. It'd be nice to stay on that road, but they have had quite some time off now since that tournament ended back, I believe it was on the 27th of December. So good luck to our Lady Eagles and Lady Tigers tonight in this kind of precursor to district play. First off, we want to thank our ladies at Flying W Boutique and the Looking Glass Salon for bringing you our Tiger Talk. Alicia, Candy, and Katie, they're 101 West 4th Street downtown. Stop on by and visit them at your first convenience. I also want to thank our friends at United Country Salem Realty for sponsoring our introduction to the Salem Tiger game. Babette Wells is the broker owner down there, and if you have any questions, you can call her or one of her staff at 573-729-3148 or stop by 605 South Main Street. If you are video streaming with us tonight, you'll notice coming up on the bottom of your screen will be a nice little score bug. It will have all the scores for you, timeouts, fouls. As you saw the garage door pull up, you see the time remaining in the warm-up right there on the clock. That is all brought to you by your friends at Ozark Overhead Door. Zane and his crew do a tremendous job. Whether you need repairs, brand new installation, or you want preventive maintenance, get those springs, maybe a little lubrication, or maybe even checking out the latest super quiet garage door openers. You can barely even hear them. Trust me, I have one. It's got a rubber belt to it instead of a chain. Makes hardly any sound. Check it out. Talk to Zane about that at 314-243-9341. That's Ozark Overhead Door. And our instant replays, you'll see throughout the game, are brought to you by Hubs Tire Center. They've been sponsoring our instant replays now for a few years, and we really appreciate their support. A 3-generation family-owned business in Salem with your tire needs. They can do auto repair work, state inspections, so much more. 801 South Main Street, right across the street from the radio station, Hubs Tire Center. Both teams have retreated back to the bench as they remove the warm-up balls. We're about ready to get things underway with our national anthem, etc. Again, we want to remind everybody our boys are at West Plains tonight. They had a freshman game at 4:30. Following that, JV action and then the varsity contest will follow, all at West Plains. Lady Tigers will start their SCA conference schedule out beginning Thursday when the Ava Lady Bears come to town, and we'll be back to bring you that right here on KSMO Media again on Thursday night. So as we get ready for this contest to begin, we will take a 90-second break as we get ready for our national anthem. It is KSMO Media, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM on the radio side, at KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. So come back in 90 seconds. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
We welcome you back to the Salem High School Gymnasium. We're ready for our tip-off. It will be brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, agent. Willie can assist you at auto, home, life, business, and other insurance needs. Get in touch with Willie, 573-729-4941. Or you can always stop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Glad to have you aboard right here, KSMO Radio, 1340 AM, 95.7 FM. Also, we are streaming it on our KSMO media stream platforms at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. We're getting the starting lineups here. Before we do that, you want to tell you that Denton County Farm Supply is a great supporter of your Salem Tigers with feed, fertilizers, mowers, weed eaters, everything you need for the farm and garden all the way to the home. Locally owned and ready to help you out, 1716 Scenic Boulevard to the west, Denton County Farm Supply, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. And now here's the starting lineup for our Lady Tigers.
Maddie Mercer, freshman. Raven Gillum, junior. Clara Ball, freshman. Allison Walters, junior.
Boutique in the Looking Glass Salon. And for the Sullivan Lady Eagles, Olivia Barton will start out at guard. Katie Miller, Ava Hayes, Carly Head, and Avery Merkel will also be starters for the Eagles. If you're watching this contest on our KSMO video streams, which are absolutely free, by the way, cost you nothing, you'll see gold uniforms with black trim and black numbers. That's the Lady Eagles, the Salem Tigers in their home whites, with the tiger scratching on the bottom of the short in more of a Carolina blue and navy blue mix. And they also have the numbers in navy blue outline with the Carolina blue inside that outline for the Lady Tigers and their number. All ready to tip it off. Walters going up for the Lady Tigers up against Monty, and it comes down to hands of Sullivan. They come down all the way, lay it up, miss it, brought down by Sullivan. They can't handle it. It's tied up underneath the basket. Kicked out as Head brought down that rebound. On the baseline, turnaround jumper, misses everything. That was shot by Hayes. Another shot for three this time from the outside, no good. As the Lady Eagles keep coming back with rebound after rebound. Quickly the other way. Here comes Salem down. Quick layup and good by Paisley May after the rebound taken down by Walters. Ball loose on the floor, 2-0 Salem Tigers with it. Here comes Barton in the offensive zone, down in the corner to Hayes. Hayes going baseline, fires it all the way across. Trying to make a maneuver in with Miller, but she got cut off. Comes back to Barton for the three. She splashes that one home. Quickly the other way, Paisley May, long pass down underneath to Walters. Goes off of her hands. She's a little slow in getting up. She came down hard on that knee. First turnover of the game belonging to the Lady Tigers. (3-2) Sullivan with the lead and the ball as Barton brings it down. Goes by one player, now pulls it back out on the three-point line across. Three-pointer up and good by Katie Miller. Back-to-back threes by Sullivan, puts them up 6-2. Coach Cody Woody calls timeout. 6-2, Sullivan will take a 30-second break and returns. Brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonah Schaefer. Right back after this on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
And welcome back, Salem High School Gymnasium. Timeouts are brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent in the Crossroads, 573-7951-65. Full court pressure by Sullivan. Walters had that ball stolen away right out of her hands. She is looking up court. Another three-pointer misses this time. Brought down by Merkel. Merkel kicks it back on top to Barton for a three. It's off the iron, and it will go out of bounds. First steal of the game by the Lady Eagles, as Walters got that inbound pass and stood there, and nothing opened up, and the Eagles came back and took it. Terrell checks in. Inbound comes to Paisley. Paisley, long pass down to Mercer. Going back down, trying to get up was Maddox. She didn't get to go, but follow-up on the rebound by Raven Gillum and the basket. Makes it a 6-4 ball game. Eagles on top. The other way, Miller handing it off to Merkel and out near the center court to Barton. All the way down, floating jumper, no good. Brought down, controlled by Gillum. And ball off her hands, out of bounds. Coach Cody Woody trying to plead his case that the ball's knocked out of her hands by Sullivan. They say no. Barton will inbound it from the corner. 6-4 ball game. Pass goes out on top. Waiting for it there is Head. Going all the way across to Miller. Now back to Barton. Barton down near center court. Moves from left to right. Bounce pass down low. Laying it up. And getting that one to fall was Carly Head. Quickly the other way. Paisley May all the way down. Lays it up. Missed that shot. Ball comes loose underneath the basket. Brought down by Hayes. Ball tipped. Comes back into the hands of Head in the offensive zone. Slowing it down is Miller. To Barton, now on top, a three-pointer up and missing that one by everything. But trying to keep it alive and bringing down that rebound was Hayes. Keeping it alive in the corner. Trying to cut in. They go underneath and the shot blocked, but Paisley May will get the foul. I'll say contact was made on Ava Hayes. May's first foul, first team foul. 5:23 to go first quarter, 8-4, Sullivan on top. Barton gets it in quickly. The shot goes in. Count the basket, and then the foul. Hayes puts it home. And I believe that might be May's second foul. Nope, it's going to be, I'm sorry, called on Abby Terrell instead. Hayes has the first free throw of the game. It's on its way, and it's good. Tigers turn the ball over, and quickly the other way. Hayes tries to shot up. It won't go. Brought down by Terrell. Terrell battles for it, and they're going to be a possession arrow, which will favor the Salem Lady Tigers. Terrell pulled that down. A foul is called underneath the basket. They're going to call the foul on who? Josie Bowers, who just checked in the ball game. 3 now. Oh, I'm sorry, they called that okay on Head. I was going to say that didn't make any sense. The Tigers have the ball. Bowers has it. Bowers trying to kick it outside, and a foul is going to be called on Ava Hayes. Hayes with a foul. It's 11-4, Sullivan on top. Katie Miller called for that foul, not Hayes. Inbound pass, it's stolen away. by the Eagles, and they throw it away. Tipped by a Lady Tiger hand on the pass intended on the baseline for Barton. Salem with 4 turnovers already and 3 steals. By Sullivan. Shot up and good. And now Salem turns it back over again. And the shot blocked, but a foul's going to be called on Salem. Another steal as the Tigers turn the ball over for the 5th time. That's going to be on Paisley May, and suddenly the Tigers are in foul trouble. With May with already 2 to the free throw line goes Hayes. She's 1 for 1. Make it 2 for 2. (14-4) our score. Salem got out to a 2-0 lead, but turnovers have really cost them here early on. Next free throw is missed and taken down there by Mendenhall. And driving up the floor is Terrell, and a foul called on Sullivan. And that will be on Ava Hayes, her first. Salem will inbound it, man-to-man coverage by Sullivan. That's what they've had so far. In the corner goes to Terrell. Terrell on the perimeter. Trying to cut to the paint, kicks it outside to Dooley. Trista Dooley. Guarded tightly. Turns, gives it off to Mercer. Inside it goes to Bowers. Now to Terrell, jump shot's good. Nice ball movement by Salem in the offensive zone, but they're down by 8. Long lead pass taken down quickly by Head. Head all the way across to Barton. Barton beyond 3, lays it go. It's an air ball, but kept alive by Sullivan, but out of bounds it goes just for the moment. Trying to push that one back was Carly Head, and or pushing it back to Carly Head was Ava Hayes, but she stepped out of bounds. 4:02 to go in the first quarter, 14-6. Sullivan with the lead. Couple of threes early on, and they've been picking away ever since. Here comes Terrell. Terrell trying to go between 2 Lady Eagles. Ball knocked out of her hands by Barton. Salem will inbound it. Brenda Pace checks out. Dooley has it. Dooley, top of the key, left side pass. Getting it there is Gillum on the beyond 3, trying to feather that in to Terrell. That ball stolen away again by the Eagles. Another turnover for Salem. All the way down. A charge is called on Ella Kirk. Just checked in the ball game moments ago, and Kirk would get called for the charge. First 2 turnover by the Eagles. Inbound comes into Bowers. Bowers trying to get out of the time zone. Gets across to Gillum. Gillum to the paint, to the hole. Had that ball stolen right out off her hip. Crickled the other way, laying that ball up and in. Count the basket and the foul. Was Ava Hayes. Foul's going to be called on whom? They're going to say Raven Gillum has that foul. That's a 4th team foul. It is a shooting foul, though, and Hayes will get another crack at it. And the free throw is good. 17-6 our score. Gillum has that ball stolen away from behind. Eagles have really been on top of their game here tonight. Ball goes inside. Trying to get the shot up, but blocking from behind was Mendenhall. Ball loose on the floor and taken by the Lady Tigers. Good job there by Ball. Quick long pass, and then being tripped up was Mercer. She's fouled, and that'll be the 5th team foul on Sullivan, and Mercer goes to the line to shoot a 2 shots on what used to be the old 1-and-1. Of course, they changed that rule. Foul is going to be called on Ava Hayes. Ava leading everybody with 7 points for Ava, but she'll take a little break. Mercer with a free throw, and she misses that one. First free throws of the night for Salem. Sullivan is 3 for 4. Next one is good. Moving it back the other way for the Lady Eagles is Katie Miller. Miller stops, giving that ball off to Lily Schmooky. Now back across to Miller. Miller back to Schmook. Schmook lost it out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Second turnover for the Lady Eagles. With it is Madison Mercer. Lady Tigers try and get out of their own zone. They do so with ball. Giving it across to Dooley. Trista circles around the three-point line. Goes in the corner right to the hands of Gillum and out of bounds. That's Salem's 8th turnover this first quarter. Coach Woody has to turn away. Had it set up well, and Raven took her eye off the ball, went right through her hands. Inbound pass. As Salem in the half-court defense comes into Miller. She now sets up the play. Goes to the corner to Schmook. Trying to bounce that ball underneath. It hits Salem player Gillum and goes out of bounds. Trying to set up a bounce pass on the baseline. Trying to get it to Ella Kirk. Couldn't get it there. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. 17-7 with Sullivan on top. That shot missed on the inbound. I believe Ella Kirk will go to the line to shoot 2 on the foul. And I'm thinking that's going to be a clear ball. And it is. Kirk to the line to shoot 2. And misses the first. Sullivan up by 10 here in this first quarter. Each team with 5 fouls. So any fouls will create automatic free throw shots. And Kirk gets that one to fall. Ball fires it over to Gillum. Gillum in the offensive zone. Trying to pass that one. Again, another steal by Sullivan. And the Tigers trying to turn it back over. Possession arrow will favor Salem. So they tie that ball up. And again, another turnover. Salem gets their first steal on the possession arrow. Ball wanting to get in, does to Gillum. 2:05 left to go first quarter. Gillum moves to her right. Will hand that ball off to Dooley. Dooley again circles around the three-point line, getting it to Mercer. Mercer trying to drive in. Ball loose. Fought battle for on the floor. Taken by the Lady Eagles. Now stolen away by Dooley, and she lays it in. Eagles never really got their handle on it. Not going to really give a steal. Salem and the Eagles are bouncing around for that one. 18-9 our score. As Dooley gets her first basket of the night. In the corner, the three is no good, but a foul called on Dooley, and Kirk will shoot 2. Salem late arriving and then got the foul on a three-point shot. And Kirk will shoot 3. I want to thank our friends at Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes, 1114 South Main Street. They're open 24 hours for all your tanning needs. They also have red light therapy. And for you guys, your tuxedo needs are all met at Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes. See them today or call 573-729-8699. Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes. Kirk makes the first 2. And she still has a shot left to go here. And that free throw is also good. 21-9 our score. Has ball. Trying to go up the right wing. Gets over the timeline. And then gets bumped there by Katie Miller. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Salem. Ball looking for somebody to get open. Fires that all the way across to Gillum. Gillum goes in the corner and right through the hands of Gracie Mendenhall. Another turnover. That's number 10 of the first quarter by Salem. Minute 24 to go. Lady Tigers look a little rusty here in this first quarter. Well, quite a few turnovers, giving the Eagles many opportunities to score. Here's Miller going down to Schmooky, and her attempted shot was missed, but she is fouled and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Salem getting a little foul trouble here. Got girls up and down the lineup with fouls, and that's Dooley's second. She and Paisley May each with 2 in this first quarter. Schmooky's free throw's no good. 21-9 our score. Tomorrow night doubleheader with Missouri basketball and Blues hockey. Blues will be on a delayed basis right after the Missouri game or join in progress. Should say. Next free throw also no good. Ball goes off the hand, I believe, of Eden Lambert. And that's what they're going to say. It's Salem ball. Again, full court pressure by the Lady Eagles. They get into Mercer. Mercer has that ball knocked away. Stolen away by the Eagles, and then a double dribble on the floor. That's the Eagles' 9th steal in this first quarter. Okay, here comes Tigers back the other way. Gillum right down the middle of the floor. 7-footer, no good. Tip brought down by Bowers. Bowers getting it back to Gillum. Gillum lost it, gets it back. Trying to fire it into Mercer, and a foul from behind on number 22, Sydney Monty. And Madison will go back to the line to shoot 2. Madison Mercer. A lot of youngsters getting playing time now for the Lady Tigers. Maddie one of those. Clara Ball another. Paisley May another. And Mercer makes the first. Another one by Maddie, and this one also good. She's 3 out of 4 from the stripe. Salem down by 10, 21-11. With that ball, it's Miller. Miller bounces it right side, waiting for there's Kirk. Ella Kirk to the corner, trying to hand that ball off. Flips it there to Monty. Monty getting it back to Schmooky. And that ball tipped, stolen away by Lady Tigers, and back they come the other way, but then it's almost stolen right back by Sullivan. It'll be tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Eagles, and they'll get credit for another steal. Salem had that ball again. Sullivan just coming from behind, just tapping the ball away and allowing another teammate to come and get it. And the Lady Tigers have been a little bit slow to react to that. The inbound pass comes in, getting it over to Lambert. Stolen away there. By ball all the way down. A shot missed, but she is fouled en route. Go to the line to shoot 2 as Eden Lambert had to foul her. 3rd steal by the Lady Tigers. 4th turnover by Sullivan. Free throw is good by Clara. Got Bowers, Clear Ball, and Maddie Mercer in there right now, all freshmen. That shot misses, comes down the hands of Kirk. 18 seconds left, first quarter. Moving down the other way, here comes Lily Schmooky. Kicks it outside, that shot misses by Lambert. Kept alive, though, by Sullivan. Down to 8 seconds left. With the ball's Miller. Miller chased by Clear Ball. Bounce pass right side. Quick long 3, trying to bank that in with Schmooky, no good. And that'll do it for 1 quarter of play. The Sullivan Eagles come out and take a 10-point lead, or take a 9-point lead of Salem Tigers by scoring 21 points in that first quarter, and they lead after 1, 21-12. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back with the second quarter. It's Lady Tigers trailing Sullivan 21-12. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
And we want to thank our friends at Rocket G Western Trading Post for being a proud supporter of your Lady Tigers. For your Western apparel, boots, even decor, they've got you covered. 3629 North Highway 19. Call 573-247-5000. Locally owned Rocket G Western Wear and Trading Post. Salem will inbound it. Mercer trying to get it in, fires it in the middle of the floor. Getting it there is Bowers. Then Bowers turns it right over to the Lady Eagles, who bring it in, lay it up and in. The easy basket by Miller as Bowers just coughed that one up. Back the other way, and Gillum trying to bounce past it. She gives that one away. Tigers look a little lethargic coming off those wins. That's stolen away by Merkel. And Merkel gets it all the way down. Her jump shot is good. Her first basket of the night. And suddenly forced quick points by Sullivan. Start out this second quarter on 2 steals and 2 turnovers by our Lady Tigers, who now have 14 turnovers in this first half. A long 3, no good by Gillum, and brought down and controlled by Kirk. Kirk the other way, bounce pass back to Kirk, setting it up for the 3-pointer, missing that one. Battle for him, and controlled by Head underneath the basket. It's tied up. It belongs to Sullivan. On the 3 effort by Barton, missed. Pace will check in. Gillum check out. (25-12), Sullivan with the lead. The inbound comes to Kirk. The jump shot's too short. Brought down, controlled by Ball. Clara fires it to Bowers. Bowers that fires it down to Mercer, and Mercer had that ball go off her hands out of bounds. Turnover number 15. She had the hands on it, just couldn't turn quickly enough. Got a little bit out of control and goes out of bounds. The inbound comes to Barton. Back to Kirk, and now up the sideline quickly into the offensive zone. Comes Head. Head goes outside, back to Head. Head to the paint. Kicks it outside wide to Merkel. Merkel going to Barton. Barton drives the paint to the hole, lays it up. It will not go, but she draws the foul. And round, she'll shoot 2. The Eagles of Sullivan, 7 of 9 from the stripe in that first quarter. And the free throw short. Barton has yet another one to come, and this one is good. 26-12 to score as Gillum back in the game. Fires a long pass to Terrell. Terrell down in the corner, though, has it taken away by the Lady Eagles, and back they come again. So I'm trying some long passes, but they're not able to maintain possession. Barton from the corner, drives the paint, lays it off the glass and in. Olivia with 6 points now. It's 28-12. Gillum between 2 Lady Eagles by 3, and that ball taken right out of her hands. And back the other way. Here comes Merkel, handing it off to Miller, to Barton for 3, and it's good. Nothing but net on that shot. That was beautiful. And another turnover, another 3-pointer. And suddenly it's a 31-12 game as Eagles have come out flying here in this second quarter, and they've outscored the Salem Tigers 10-0. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. The timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer of American Family Insurance. And we'll be back in 30 seconds. It's Tiger Basketball and KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your life. your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Don't forget to call Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent, 573-729-5165. Again, full court pressure by Sullivan. They get into Mercer. Mercer gets fouled by Carly Head. That'll be Carly's second foul, first team foul of the second quarter. 5:52 to go in the half. Gillum will move up to the edge of the Salem Tiger bench. Try and get it in, and does fire it into Mercer, and then Mercer lost it out of bounds. And Mercer lost her footing, and as she fell, the ball trickled out of bounds. 31-12 our score. For the Salem Tigers, that is their 17th turnover this first half. With the ball taking a long three, and nothing but net is Sydney Monty. Monty just checked in the game and hits a quick three. Down the sideline comes Gillum. Gillum right in the middle of the floor to Mercer. Mercer stops, jump shot way too hard. Comes down in the hands of Kirk. Threw a bullet off that backboard. Quickly to Miller. Miller down to the paint, and she is fouled from behind, I believe by Pace. Well, Brenna Pace with the foul, her first. Second team foul. We are in the first half. 34-12. Lady Eagles really taking advantage of a lot of turnovers. They've had 14 steals. The inbound pass comes up quickly off the top of the support. Turns the ball back over to Salem Tigers. With the ball right now, it's Bowers for Salem. Over to Gillum down the left wing. In the corner goes Walters. Walters starts her baseline drive. Stops, takes a 10-footer. It's off the iron. Brought down nicely by Monty, reaching behind her. Here the other way, it's Miller. Miller pulls up beyond three. Kicks in the left corner. There's Monty's shot for three. It's no good. Brought down by Kirk. Turnaround jumper, partially blocked, and the foul called. Kirk will be going to the line. Foul's going to be on Allison Walters. 4:54 to go in the half. Free throw by Kirk is good. (35-12), a 23-point lead. With the difference really being the Salem Tigers turnovers. They've had a bunch. Free throw by Kirk, no good. Fought for, and Mendenhall will bring it down. Off to Gillum. Gillum in the offensive zone. To the middle of the floor. Gillum trying to get a little pick. Setting it up, going for it there is Mendenhall. In the corner, the jump shot by Brenna Pace goes in for two. Salem's first basket of the second quarter. And the other way, it is Sullivan coming down to the hole, and getting fouled was Lily Schmucki. There's going to be a foul called on Walters, her second. 14 fouls on Salem with 4:29 still to go. Sullivan will inbound the ball. Inbound pass coming to Lambert. It goes back outside to Barton for a three-pointer. It's off the strut. Brought down and controlled by Gillum. Gillum quickly the other way. Has Walters with her. Off the glass. No good, but does draw the foul. Gillum raced down the floor. Got elevated. Then is fouled by Lily Schmugi. Her first. To the line goes Gillum. And Ravens free throw. It pinballs out, no good. Salem only 2 points in this second quarter. 14. Count them, 14 for Sullivan. That shot does not go down, and the rebound brought under control by Monty. Monty gives it across to Schmookie. Schmookie bounce pass to Lambert. Right side pass in the middle of the floor goes to Barton. Barton between the circles. Backs up, looks left. Fires that pass over there to Tessa Newman. And then a pick going to be called, I believe, on Newman. An offensive foul on Gracie Mendenhall. But let's see what the officials call. And they're going to call the foul on, I believe, Tessa Newman, and it is. Gillum ready to inbound it with 3:58 to go. And that pass bounced off of Schmookie. Inbound coming to Bowers quickly between two girls. Fires it deep. Going forward is Walters. Can't keep it alive. Another turnover for the Salem Lady Tigers. Sam has tried that long pass about 5 times tonight. It has not worked but once. Even though it looks like the Lady Tigers are in fairly decent position to get the pass, it's just a little bit beyond their reach. 35-14 our score. Flip pass goes in the corner. Quick three taken off the iron. Shot there by Monty, brought down by Schmookie underneath. That shot misses, and it's kept alive at the moment by Sullivan. With the ball right now for the Salem Lady Tigers, getting off to Walters. All the way to Pace. Hanging that ball off to Bowers. Another steal by Sullivan. That's their 15th. Down low, the shot goes up and in on Lambert. (37-14) our score. Gillum inside the Pace. Outside it goes to Walters. Trying to drive in. She's fouled, and don't think that's really a shooting foul. We'll see what they determine. It'll be the second foul on Tessa Newman. Lady Tigers put Claire Ball and Mercer back in. Bowers and Pace check out. 37-14 with exactly 3 minutes to go in the first half. A lot of whistles in this game. A lot of fouls in this game as well. Inbound pass comes out the ball. Claire running flip shot. Good. Nice shot by Ball. 37-16. With that ball, Miller to the timeline. Flips it right side. Getting it there is Lambert. Lambert back to Miller. Left side pass to Monty. Monty hangs on to it. Going back in the middle of the floor to Miller out near the insignia of the Salem Tigers. Here's Schmookie. Getting it inside to Lambert outside. The three is up off the iron by Monty, no good. And taken down by Mendenhall, but then she throws it away. Quickly the other way. It is Miller in the corner. Lambert fires it all the way across. On top is Monty. Right side pass to Miller. Nice movement by the ball inside to Lambert. Lambert fires it across. Backing up a little bit with Schmookie, now flipping it in toward the middle. Ball tied up. Possession arrow favor the Salem Lady Tigers. Give Mercer credit for that. 2:06 to go. A lot of ball movement by Sullivan, but they could not penetrate. A good job defensively by the Salem Tigers. And now turnover immediately on Claire Ball on the inbound. Turnover number 20. And Sullivan will have that ball. 2:03 to go in the half. Sullivan leads it by 21, 37-16. Late here in this first half. Ball goes to Schmookie. Going back into the corner to Miller. They keep it on the perimeter. Now over to Lambert. Lambert into the paint. Kicks it outside. Miller's jump shot for three. No good. And brought down, controlled by Mendenhall. And then she gives it off to Ball. Claire Ball trying to drive all the way to the basket. Does and lays it in. With a head of steam, Claire Ball went coast to coast. Miller has it out of center court. 37-18 the score. Spooky all the way across in the corner. Taking that shot, blocking it over there was Gracie Mendenhall, coming across and knocking that ball out of bounds on the attempted shot by Tessa Newman from the corner. 1:24 to go in the half. Inbound comes to Newman. Out on top to Spooky. In the corner, the shot up for a three is short there by Miller. Goes out of bounds. They'll say off of Salem last. I think it was Gillum. And with a minute 14 to go. Nope, they're going to say one. Yep, they are going to say one off of Gillum last. It'll be Katie Miller trying to inbound it. Miller fires it out high. Waiting for it there is Mendel to Schmooky. That shot misses. Ball brought down and controlled by Walters. Walters down the right wing. Walters then travels with the ball. Allison got cut off in front of the Eagle bench. Then tried to come to a stop, but momentum just kept carrying her forward. Salem in a half-court defense. They get the ball back, the Eagles do. Back to Miller as she walks to the timeline. Under a minute to go in this kind of precursor to district play. Three-pointer from the corner, up and good by Monty. Sydney with her second three. Makes it a 40-18 game here with 48 seconds to go yet in the half. Salem will inbound it. Again, Eagles with full court pressure. Get the ball. Ball trying to get away from Miller. Middle of the floor. Claire pulls up, giving off to Mercer. Mercer has that ball knocked away. Eagles set her up, and foul's going to be called as traveling to the ground was Tessa Newman, getting tripped up by Allison Walters. It'll be her third foul. Again, another turnover by Lady Tigers, and yet another steal by the Lady Eagles. That is their 16th steal of this first half. Free throw is no good by Newman. Terrell comes in. Walters checks out. And no basket, lane violation called on Newman. Salem will inbound it with 36.6 seconds left. Again, full court pressure. Pass comes inside to Ball. Ball gets away from two. Lady Eagles gets the ball up, no good. Blocking foul called on Eden Lambert. Clear ball, looks like it's freight train coming down that floor. And that would be Lambert's second foul, and it is. Claire to the line to shoot two. She got 5 points on the night and make that still 5 points. Claire with 4 points going into this free throw shot with 30.9 seconds left to go in the half. Claire's next one also too strong. Comes out in the hands of Monty. Quickly the other way. Miller will pull up, get away from Mercer. Miller, left side pass, getting it over to Schmooky. Back to Miller. Moves to her right, now trying to get away from Mercer. Hangs on to it. Down to 10 seconds left in the half. Getting it over to Monty. Back to Miller. Back to Monty for the three-pointer. And it is off the front of the rim. No good. 1 second left. Brought down by Zoe Elliott. And that does it for one half of play. Salem only getting 6 points in that second quarter, while 19 points scored by Sullivan. And they lead it by a 40-18 score here at Salem High School Gymnasium. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from that first half. The Lady Tigers losing it to the Lady Eagles at halftime of Sullivan, 40-18. We're going to come back in 3 minutes. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Want to change a life in just 1 hour a week? Thanks to the opioid settlement funds through Healthy Dent County, the Mentoring Makes a Difference program is here, connecting caring adults with local students. 1 hour of your time can make a lasting difference. Join us today and become a mentor. Contact liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org or call 573-729-8163. Mentoring makes a difference. 1 hour, one child, one big impact.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Living the Dream Outdoor Properties of Salem, specialize in all types of outdoor properties. Rocking G Western Trading Post. Visit today for superior service and personalized attention. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these great sponsors include Legends Automotive LLC, Salem License Bureau, Fly & W Boutique, the City of Salem, Salem Farm Equipment, VIP Properties, as well as Quick Tan and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them. It's only because of them we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Quick Tan and More 24-hour tanning includes a stand-up bed, 6 tanning beds, and 405 North Main Street in downtown Salem. You can check them out and even schedule up your next tanning appointment. 573-453-8024. Quick Tan and More. And also Living the Dream Outdoor Properties. Jenna Deason is your land specialist in farming and hunting and recreational outdoor properties. Get in touch with her if you're looking to buy or maybe looking to sell. Jenna Deason at Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, 573-247-0521. And Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Dr. Ashley Cunningham, your favorite vet in our area for all your animal health care needs, be it livestock or just pets. Call Dr. Ashley, 573-729-4031, or drop by 900 West Scenic Boulevard. Our halftime stat show brought to you as a courtesy of your friends at United Country Salem Realty. And remember, if you need real estate in the area, around the area, or maybe you're looking to even sell your property, 573-729-3148, or stop by 605 South Main Street. Babette Wells, your broker owner. It's been all Eagles in this one as their JV won 44-15 in the first game. And here in that second game, it's 40-18. They're being led by Olivia Barton with 9 points, 7 by Ava Hayes, 6 by Sydney Monteith. And then you've got 5 by Katie Miller and 5 by Ella Kirk, 4 for Carly Head, and 2 for Avery Merkel. Leading rebounder in the game is Monty and Kirk each with 4. And then you've got Ava Hayes with 3 and Carly Head with a couple and Avery Merkel with a couple. Barton has the rebound in the game for the Lady Eagles. They are 9 out of 15 from the free throw line and 17 rebounds total for that first half. The Salem Lady Tigers, Clara Ball leads the way with 5 points. 3 points for Maddie Mercer, and then 2 points for Trista Dooley, Brenna Pace, also Paisley May, Raven Gillum, and Abby Tyrrell. Leading rebounder for Lady Tigers is Gillum with 3. Gracie Mendenhall with 4, Gillum with 3, 2 for Allison Walters, and then 1 each for Mercer, Clara Ball, Zoe Elliott, and Terrell, as well as Josie Bowers has a rebound as well. Salem 4 for 10 from the free throw line, 0 for 4 in that second quarter, and they've had 13 rebounds total on the night. Salem, though, did turn the ball over 22 times in that first half. Wow. You have a hard time winning a ball game, turning the ball over 22 times. That has got to stop. And a lot of those were just right through the hands. Girls took their eyes off the ball, went right through their hands. So a couple of those, but give a lot of credit. Sullivan's been forcing the Lady Tigers, and they have forced them to a number of turnovers. As I mentioned, they had 16 steals on the night so far against the Salem Tigers. Salem had only 4 steals in that first half against Sullivan. We are at halftime. I want to tell you that our friends at Salem License Office are proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Drop on by and see them for your licensing needs, be it a vehicle or for your own real ID. 573-729-8305 at 1104 South Main Street at Crossroads. And also your friends at Discount Bins at 1201 Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem are proud to support your Lady Tigers. An incredible treasure of unbeatable deals waits for you down there. 573-543-2113 at 1201 Scenic Rivers Boulevard East. When we return, we'll have our second half kickoff. Our Farm Bureau Insurance agent, Mr. Willie Strader, brings you those beginning of the quarters. We really do appreciate that. Thank you to Willie for that. His phone number, 573-729-4941. And you can drop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Do want to remind you that when recovery takes more time, there's no place like home. Salem Memorial Hospital's Swing Bed program offers skilled nursing and rehabilitation close to family and friends. With more than 150 ER visits every week, they continue to provide trusted care right here in our community. See career opportunities, too, if you like to work out of the Salem Memorial Hospital. See the service details at smdh.net. The Salem Memorial Hospital, your health, our community. Back in 2 minutes, it's Lady Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Don't wait any longer for great dental care. Four Rivers Community Health Center specializes in helping individuals and families with Medicaid insurance. Need help applying for Medicaid? We have community health workers and navigators to make the process easy. Even if it's been years since you last visited the dentist, we can help. Our comfortable office, compassionate team, and minimally invasive treatments will help you feel completely at ease. Four Rivers Community Health Center. Your community, your health.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
And welcome back. So get ready for the second half. Do want to thank our friends at Jet Tire and Auto for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers, 800 South Park Avenue. And also, don't forget, more than just tires. They've got great off-road accessories and custom wheels, too. Check it out, Jet Tire and Auto. The professional level service that you've been waiting for at home with that hometown feel. That's Jet Tire and Auto right here in Salem. Lady Tigers are down 22 points to start this second half. And give a lot of credit to Sullivan. They have created turnover after turnover after turnover. Our Lady Tigers had to be a little bit smarter with the ball and make the catches when needed and give themselves a little bit better chance. Let's see what they do here in the second half. Pass comes right back to Carly Head, Carly flipping it back to Barton. Barton, their great point guard, and a travel call on number 21, Ava Hayes. First turnover of the second half belongs to the Lady Eagles. Barton getting it back to Gillum down the right side. Gillum in the zone, trying to take it to the hole, can't. Hands that ball off. It goes back to Claire Barton. Changes a flip shot up, and it goes down. Count the basket. Got a little bit of a hope and a prayer shot by Claire Ball, but it goes down. And she draws the foul, and that will be on number 23, Carly Head. Claire will get a free throw here. Free shot. And misses that. Ball tipped. Brought down in the hands of Head. She hands it off to Barton, who gets across the timeline. Barton circles around, has two girls on her, but gets the bounce pass over to Miller. Miller back to Barton as they play catch out high. Goes in the corner to Merkel. Back to Miller. Back to Merkel in the right corner, right in front of the Eagle bench. And then a 3-second violation called on the Lady Eagles. That was called on Ava Hayes. Gillum trying to get in, does to Mercer. Mercer down the right side, stops, reverses flow. Looks like she's going to get in trouble here, needs a little help. Trying to fire it over to Paisley May. Back to Mercer, tipped, and the Tigers can't keep it alive. Maddie Mercer got herself in trouble when nobody came back to help her out. She's trying to make that all the way across by herself. First turnover by Salem here in this first half, on the second half. That ball stolen away by Gillum, first steal. And back home the Lady Tigers. They get it down to Mercer, lays it up and in. 40-22 our score. The other way, Barton flipping in the middle of the floor to Ava Hayes. Now back it comes to Carly Head, who is fouled. Foul's going to be on Claire Ball, her second. First team foul for Salem here in the second half. Long pass across to Miller. Miller moves to the middle of the floor, fires it down in the corner. Trying to make her way in was Head, but she got cut off. Was back on top to Merkel, all the way across to Miller for the three-pointer. It's offline. No good. Tipped, and a foul's going to be called on Sullivan. Should be on Carly Head, which would be her fourth if my calculations are correct, and it is her fourth. And Carly will check out. Again, Sullivan with full court pressure. May trying to get it in, does. Ball still loose, but back. Played there by Ball in the corner, and now she tried to get a pass underneath to Mendenhall, but stolen back by the Lady Eagles. That's just too tough a pass to make right there. Comes back to Barton for a three. It will not go. Brought down the other way by Gillum. Gillum quickly down underneath the basket, laying it up and in. Raven Gillum on the pass by Paisley May. Paisley May with that rebound. And a timeout called by Sullivan. 24 for Salem now as they've come out flying with 6 points. They've outscored the Lady Eagles 6-0 to start the second quarter. A timeout means we're going to take a 30-second break. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer at 573-729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball, KSMO Media.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back to play, the Eagles inbounded down. A shot blocked away nicely there by Paisley May. Ava Hayes trying to flip that one up. May slapped it out of bounds. 5:44 to go in the third quarter. Olivia Barton trying to inbound. It does to May. I should say to Hayes. Brought down by May, and the foul's going to be called on Sullivan. That'll be their third foul. May, who got in foul trouble back in the first quarter, had to sit out. They got in foul trouble fairly early, had to sit out. That foul called on Hayes. That's her third. Again, full court pressure by the Eagles. Pass goes in the corner of the ball. Clara trying to turn up court, does the right side, all the way down. Clear off the glass, it won't go. But Mercer brings it down, and she's fouled from behind by Sydney Monteith. Lady Tigers coming out a lot more spunk in this second half. And they're actually going to call the foul on Katie Miller. Monteith was all over her back, and I assume that's who they're going to give it to, but officials didn't see it that way, and Mercer hits the free throw. The Eagles already with 14 fouls with 5.5 left to go. And any foul from here point out will bring Salem back to the free throw line. And a foul's going to be called on Paisley May. That'll be her third. Going for that rebound. And back comes Barton. Handing the ball off to Miller, basically. They play catch out near center court, all the way across the floor. Stolen there by Paisley. Mady all the way down. Takes it up, trying to get the shot off. And she is fouled by Barton. And Paisley will shoot two. Paisley baited the Sullivan Lady Eagle to throw that ball across the floor. And when she did, she took off and intercepted it easily. Beautiful steal by the Lady Tiger player. And the fourth turnover for Sullivan. May's free throw is good. What at one time was a 24-point disadvantage is now down to 14. And that shot misses. Tipped and comes down the hands of Miller. So Salem coming out strong. And again, Coach Jordan Flora will call timeout. 40-26, Sullivan on top. We'll take a 30-second break and come right back. The timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent at the Crossroads. Remember, if you haven't taken time out to review the assets of your home, do so now, and then get in touch with Jonah. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 40-26, Sullivan on top. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Town and Country Bank, one of America's best regional banks in 2025 as ranked by Newsweek. United Country Salem Realty, Hubs Tire Center, On the Spot Auto Glass, Ozark Overhead Door, Looking Glass Salon, and the Technology Junkyard. Thanks to these sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Don't forget, On the Spot Auto Glass does exactly what they do. Change out your auto glass on the spot. Give them a call, 573-247-3608, or go on to Facebook. On the Spot Auto Glass, proud to support your Lady Tigers. Quick pass down underneath, stolen away by Paisley May. The Tigers then hand it right back on a bad pass by Raven Gillum. Back comes Barton, and she'll be fouled from behind by Mercer, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Mercer gets her first foul. And Barton, who has 9 points, will shoot two. And her first one is good. First point for Sullivan took 3 minutes and 11 seconds to get that. They scored 21 and 19 points, respectively, in the first and second quarters. Next one is good. Here comes Mercer on the inbound pass from May. Mercer driving down, scoops it up and in, but it's called for a charge. Mercer called for the charge. A heck of a play by Maddie, but it gets called for a charge. Back-to-back fouls by Mercer. And that becomes the turnover for the Salem Lady Tigers. That's a tough one, though. That was a pretty good drive by Maddie, but unfortunately went over top of the Sullivan player. Monty has it going back to Barton between the circles, down low, underneath the basket. A foul's going to be called on Paisley May. She's got 4. And she's going to have to sit down. A little bit different Tiger team in there to start this third quarter with May in there as well. But there are going to be some changes made here because of the foul situation. Free throw is up and no good by Avery Merkel. Merkel has 2 points in the game. Mendenhall comes in. Bowers checks in. Pace checks in. Merkel has another free throw. This one also no good. Tipped and brought down, though, by Schmuke. Going back all the way across the floor to Miller in the corner for a 3, and it's good. Well, you just can't leave these good three-point shooters open. And unfortunately for the Lady Tigers, they did that time. Here's Gillum all the way down. Her shot, no good, but she'll be fouled, I believe, by Barton, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And for Olivia, that would be her second. And it is. It's exactly that. So Gillum will go to the line to shoot 2. With 4:10 to go, and that shot misses. Salem not shooting well from the free throw line. 6 of 16 on the night so far. And Gillum has another one. That one is good. 45-27. Sullivan responded with 5 points after the Tigers got 9 in a row. With a ball, Barton goes trying to go inside. Ball tipped, still loose. Given across the floor to Miller. Miller firing that one over to Monty in the corner. Merkel. Merkel back to Barton between the circles. Barton drives in. Bounce pass down low. Stolen away by Gillum, and a foul's going to be called. On the floor on Sullivan. So Gillum will go down and shoot 2. That foul called on Schmuge with 3:46 to go. So Gillum was 1 for 2 from the stripe in this half, 0 for 2 in the first half, 1 for 4 in the night. Free throw, good. Coming back in the game, Ella Kirk. Clear ball comes back in for Dooley. Mercer will come in for Gillum if play is stopped, if she makes it. And the free throw is no good. Tipped and going over the back is Bowers, and that'll be a foul on the Salem Lady Tiger. And now it's going to be free throws the other way. Josie Bowers went over the back of Ella Kirk. And Kirk will get some more free throw opportunities. She is 5 out of 7. (45-28), that free throw is good. Back to an 18-point Eagle lead, Lady Eagle lead. 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Kirk makes them both. Eagles 4 for 4 from the stripe. I should say 4 for 6 from the stripe here in the second half. They lead it again by 19. Pass goes in the corner, waiting for theirs clear ball, and ball will be fouled by number 11, Lily Schmuke. And Claire will go to the line. A lot of free throws in the first quarter, and it seems like this third quarter is going to be very similar. Paul, who's 0 for 1, misses that one. A lot of time left, still a whole fourth quarter, and 3:32 left to go in the third quarter. The Lady Tigers need to make some of these free throws, and they are not making them. Ball battle for by Brenda Price as well as Kirk, and tie-up ball gives the ball to Salem Tigers. Brenda Pace with a great job of tying that ball up from Ella Kirk on the rebound. Mercer trying to get it in. Flips that in, and going after it is Mendenhall, and trying to stay alive with ball, but she stepped on the line. She claims she was pushed. It doesn't matter. She was trying to tightrope it, couldn't do it. As the Tigers turn the ball over for the 5th time in the second half. Barton has on the inbound, flips it left side, waiting for it there is Monty. Now back in the corner. Lambert back to Barton. Barton trying to drive in, taking it to the hole, kicks it outside to Monty for a three-pointer, and it's good. She's got 3 three-pointers in the game, and lead back to 22 points now for Sullivan. Here's Bowers the other way. She walks with the ball. Took off before she put the ball on the floor. Sullivan has responded to this early Tiger surge. And Lady Tigers narrowed that gap, but right now Sullivan's starting to open it back up again. In the corner with it all the way across. Here's Monty. Out to Barton. Barton trying to drive in left wing. Puts the shot up, no good. Follow-up shot missed by Kirk, no good. Monty gets that rebound. Across it goes all the way to the corner. Ella Lambert in the corner. Underneath to Kirk. She missed that one and brought down by Mercer. 2:23 to go in this, the third quarter. 50-28. Sullivan with the lead. Mercer in the corner. Stops, trying to flip it back, does to Bowers. Bowers to the paint, trying to flip it underneath for Mendenhall. It goes to Pace, back to Mendenhall. On top, Claire Ball. Beyond 3, fires it all the way across to Bowers. Bowers will hold on to the ball as Coach Cody Woody calls timeout. 2:01 to go in the third quarter. 50 for Sullivan, 28 for Salem. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
I'd like to thank Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent, for bringing you our timeouts for Tiger basketball. 573-729-5165. Call to find out how you can save money on bundling. And our friends at Legends Auto are proud to be a supporter of your Salem Tigers. 500 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. They keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape and safe on the road no matter what the seasons. Get in touch with them at Legends Auto, 573-729-2884. 50-28, Sullivan on time. We'll be back here Thursday night when the Ava Lady Bears come in for the first SCA game of the year. Ava and Salem Thursday night, 6 o'clock JV action with the varsity game at about 7:30 on KSMO Media. There'll be video streamed as well as on KSMO AM 1340 and FM 95.7. Ball gets it across to Gillum. In the corner is Mercer. Mercer to the paint, to the hole. Baby flip, no good. Put back up and in. On the rebound by Terrell. Abby Terrell with a rebound and put back. And she'll go to the line to get an extra shot here as the foul was called on Katie Miller. That free throw is good. Salem with 5 made free throws here in the third quarter. But unfortunately still on 12 or so free throws. In pass in the middle, tip, taken down by Kirk. Flipping it into the middle of the floor, going to Lambert. Now, bounce pass goes in towards the corner, but tipped, and then goes deflecting back out to Hayes. In the corner, a three-pointer, no good. Taken down by Clara Ball. Ball, middle of the floor. Down a minute 23 left. Ball all the way down. Floats one up and in. Clara's got 9. Tigers back within 17. 50-33 the score. Driving down the other way, Miller to the baseline. Ball tip. Comes back to Kirk, though. Kirk fires it all the way across the floor. Wide open, but missing the shot was Monty. Comes back on the floor, taken down by Terrell. Terrell goes to Raven Gillum in the corner. Raven all the way down. Banks it in. Raven now with 8. The Tigers back to it at 15. Pass left side to Monty. Monty trying to go back to Barton. Barton trying to get away from Clara Ball. Lost it. Ball steals it. Clara all the way down. Will lay it up and in. Timeout called by Coach Jordan Flora. Well, there's an injured player. And their stopping play as Barton came down hard. She got twisted up there when she lost the ball. He did not, I don't believe he did burn a timeout. One of the officials pointed, but I think it was just to the coach to let him know his player was injured. 26.7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Barton's in some pain out there, right around the volleyball set line. She's getting up slowly, but she definitely is in some pain and favoring that left knee. Technology Junkyard is proud to be a supporter of your Salem Tigers. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. Give Chris a call if you're looking for some great values on refurbished monitors or electronics. He has them. 573-453-0418. Repair service for your TV or computer as well at Technology Junkyard. The recycling and repurposing services, they do that too. Technology Junkyard in Salem. A proud supporter of your Lady Tigers. Hopefully they got some ice out there for Barton, and she did twist that up pretty good. Hopefully she'll be okay. With the ball is Lambert. Ball goes back court. Salem Tigers will take over on the turnover. Down by 13. They're closest they've been since the first quarter. Salem Tigers with 19 points in this third quarter. Needing some help as Gillum fires it in the ball right at center court. Clara bounced pass to Gillum. Gillum trying to go by, lost the ball. It was tipped out of bounds by Avery Merkel. Gillum trying to get it in. Fires that ball out. The ball's tipped, but taken there by Bowers. Goes in the corner to Gillum for a 3. Trying to bank it in, and she did. 50-40, the Salem Tiger fans come alive. As time runs out in that third quarter, the Lady Tigers score 22 points in that quarter, and they outscore Sullivan 22-10. It's 50-40 here after 3 quarters of play, and we'll come back in 1 minute. Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
We're in the fourth quarter. Miller trying to get it in, does all the way across to Monty for a three. Ow, that splashes home for her. 13-point Sullivan lead as we go to the fourth quarter here, and then going to have a charge called on Raven Gillum as she pushed off on Kirk. And that'll be a turnover for Lady Tigers. That stings a little bit. Three-pointer by Monty. She's got 12. She's hit 4 of them tonight. That really kind of hurt coming out here in this fourth quarter. Salem Tigers got it to within 10. Ball loose on the floor. And it's taken away and goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Sullivan as they say it went off Clara Ball. Getting into the fourth quarter brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Willie Strader. And you can give him a call, 573-729-4941. Willie Strader, Farm Bureau. Ball loose on the floor and the Tigers steal it away. Here comes Dooley with it. Dooley driving down the right side to Gillum in the corner. Gillum trying to get that ball to Mercer, and the ball is tied up. Possession arrow will favor Salem. (53-40). Salem will inbound it. Inbound comes in, and keeping it alive is Dooley back in the corner to Gillum. Gillum gets away and has the shot blocked. And then a handoff to Hayes. Like Gillum might have walked a little bit and got away with that one, but no problem. Miller going to Hayes. The jumper won't go. Ball tipped to come down in the hands of Dooley. Dooley a long pass to Mercer. Mercer gets it back. Steps outside the three-point line. Off to Clara Ball. Ball takes the three-pointer. Trying to bank it in. Didn't go. Brought down by Miller. And now a foul's going to be called on Ball as Miller is bringing it up the floor. That's her third foul. Salem battled back from a 24-point deficit, made it 10 points at the end of three quarters. Sullivan still with the lead. Now they've expanded that out to 13. Now here comes the Lady Eagles back, and the ball going to be tied up. Possession will favor Sullivan. Gillum and Kirk battling for that one. Paisley May's going to come back in with her 4 fouls. She'll check in for Abby Terrell. Salem really took off when Paisley got back in there to start that third quarter. Got out on a 10-0 lead to start that quarter. Shot missed, brought down, and Gillum gets pounded by Ava Hayes. Came down kind of with the elbows high. That'll be her 4th foul. So some girls in this game with 4 fouls. May one of them. And another one, Ava Hayes. With that ball's Mercer. Mercer bounces it towards Gillum, and a foul's going to be called on Sullivan. It'll be their 2nd foul as Gillum got that pass, and then she was fouled by Katie Miller. Miller's got 4. So Miller with 4, Hayes with 4, and Carly Head with 4 fouls for Sullivan. Lambert and Schmookie come back in the ball game. Gillum trying to get it in, fires it out high to Ball. Ball beyond 3, trying to get a bit of a pick. Trying to get away from Merkel. Ball lost it, comes down in the hands of Mercer and Kirk. Tied up ball, belongs to Salem Tigers. Clara getting tied up near that baseline, bounced that ball off her foot. And Barton, good to see her back in the game. She went down with that injury on her knee. Mercer getting it back to Ball in her own zone. Clara falls down. Don't know why she didn't go to the middle of the floor to start out, and following it down. Missing the shot, though, was Merkel after the steal. A long pass, they go backdoor to Ball, missed that shot, and then she'll follow up with a foul. And for Clara, that'll be her 4th. (53-45-47) to go. Salem has yet to score here in the fourth quarter, and the Eagles have just 3. Pass comes across, it's tipped and stolen away by May. May all the way down. May going for the layup, fouled by Barton. Tigers now with their 8th steal of the second half. Much more aggressive team that's come out here in the second half for the Lady Tigers. May's free throw's no good, and Salem struggling tonight from the free throw line. 9 of 23 now. Paisley's got another one coming. This one also no good. Brought down by Lambert. 53-40. 5:25 to go. Bounce pass left side. Waiting for there, Schmookie. Schmookie down low to Lambert. Puts the shot up and in. And May will foul out of the game. Lambert scores the basket. May will foul out. It's her 5th foul. She'll finish the night with 3 points and a couple of rebounds. Coach Woody trying to plead his case, but it's not going to do any good. Well, Paisley's done for the night. 55-40, first two-pointer of the second, or this fourth quarter, I should say, by Sullivan after the 3 by Sydney Monty right off the bat. Coach Woody talking to Allie Walters, make sure she's okay. She'll check in for Paisley. And Lambert has the free throw opportunity. 13 of 21 is Sullivan from the stripe. And the free throw is no good. Battle for, and they'll tie the ball up. And a possession error will favor Sullivan. Bowers got in there and tied it up along with Kirk. But it'll be Sullivan's ball. 5:19 to go. Sullivan coming in with a 6-3 record. Salem 4-5. The inbound pass, jump shot by Kirk, no good. And Walters brings down the rebound. Quick long pass intended for Bowers. Turned back over though. Salem keeps trying that long pass, and it has had some success, but it has also turned into a lot of turnovers. Driving all the way down is Barton, going back outside to Merkel. Merkel giving it to Schmookie, back to Merkel. Sullivan looking to take some clock here and wind it down, keeping the ball on the perimeter. Barton goes down low. Underneath Lambert, trying to get it to the shot up is Kirk, and she is fouled. Lambert barely kept that one alive, bounced it over to Kirk, who then tried to go up with it, but a foul called on Salem. And that's going to be on Dooley, her third. Kirk to the line. She's had plenty of opportunities to shoot free throws, and she's been good at it. She makes that one. She was 7 out of 9 going into that one, now 8 out of 10. Big part of the reason this game is so far apart is the free throw shooting. And Kirk misses that one. Brought down by Gillum, and a foul called on Lambert. Fourth team foul, on Sullivan. So each team now will be in the bonus the rest of the game. 4:42 to go. 56-40. Bowers bringing it down. Lost the ball. It comes into the hands of Walters. And a timeout called by Coach Woody. 4:33 to go in the regulation time. 56-40. Sullivan on top. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. That timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, your local American family insurance agent at the Crossroads. Don't forget their big discounts for being a good driver or even a senior citizen. Find out more by talking to Jonah. 573-729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
And welcome back, Salem High School. Don't forget, we'll be back Thursday night when the Salem Lady Tigers open up their season in SCA play against the Ava Lady Bears. That'll be a 6 o'clock JV action with a varsity game to follow. And we'll have that varsity contest on KSMO Media. JV earlier tonight did lose 44-15. They fall to 3-1 on the year. So Salem outscored Sullivan 22-10 in that third quarter, but the Lady Eagles have come back and outscored Salem 6-0 since that point with 4:33 to go. Here's Dooley with it. Dooley giving it back to Bowers. She's getting it inside now to Walters, and she's fouled by Kirk from behind. And Allie Walters goes to the line to shoot two. Salem needs to hit these free throws. Mentioned 9 of 24. That's about 37%. Free throws no good. And that has been a big part of this game. Free throw shooting. Next one is good. Well, Salem finally breaks the schneid here in this fourth quarter, and they're on the board, 56-41. Eagles lead it with still 4:18 to go. Lambert has it out on top to Barton. Barton in front of the Eagle bench gets through three Lady Tigers. Now back to Lambert. Lambert firing it across to Merkel. Merkel goes in the corner. Kirk for a three. It doesn't make it. And the rebound brought down by Schmookie, but then she throws it out of bounds. Salem Tigers will have it with exactly 4 minutes to go here in this, the fourth quarter. Bowers checks out. Bell and Mercer back in. Here comes Mercer. Trying to drive it up, goes to Allie Walters' left wing. Walters drives to the paint. Stops, 9-footer. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Brought down by Kirk. Kirk fires it across, ball tipped, but gets into the hands of Barton. 2-on-1, Barton all the way down, and a shot no good, a foul called on Gillum. She's trying to set up for the charge, but Barton eluded the charge call by just varying her speed and then also her direction to where Gillum would have had to actually take a little bit of a movement. And the official called a foul on Raven. Her third. Barton to the line to shoot 2 shots, and the first one's good. Two of 4 in this fourth quarter for the Lady Eagles from the free throw line. That's 15 out of 25. They got one more still yet to come. It's about 62%, 63%. Next one is also good, and that just improved a little bit. Barton now with 13 points, 58-41. Salem has got to get on the board here pretty quick. Ball out on top to Mercer. Mercer with 3.5 left to go. Declare a ball down to Terrell. Terrell on the baseline, short jumper, too short. Brought down and controlled by Merkel. Salem backs up into half-court defense as Barton will bring it across the timeline. Barton to the paint, fires it outside in the corner, back on top Lambert. Lambert had a ball tipped, but goes in the hands of Head, who's back in with her 4 fouls. Now Merkel with it, all the way across to Barton. Barton fires it all the way across the floor to Lambert on the baseline. Lambert has that ball tipped away, but a foul's going to be called, I think, on Abby Terrell for the reach in from behind. That would be Terrell's second foul, and going to the line will be Lambert with 2:56 to go. Make that Abby's third foul, excuse me. free throw is good. Give credit to the Lady Eagles. They keep hitting these free throws and keep extending their lead. That one does not go. Tip down and comes into the hands of Maddie Mercer. Down low to Walters. Up and it's good. Nice shot by Walters. 59-43 with 2:40 to go. Salem got to within 10 before the Eagles open it back up a little bit here in the fourth quarter. Head with it. Carly in front of her bench. Goes back to Barton. Barton with 2:29 to go. Drives through two. Lady Tigers, then just circles back out. Eagles don't need to score more. They just need time off the clock. Goes in the corner to Hayes. Hayes back to Merkel. Lost it. Gets it back. Merkel across to Barton. Sullivan just trying to run the clock out here. As Barton comes back through the middle, and they'll circle back out. Barton has her hip picked right there by Ball, lays it up and in. Nice steal by Clara for the Salem Lady Tigers. That's their 9th steal of the second half. 59-45, long pass down to Head. Head going in the corner, waiting for there is Kirk all the way back across. They get it in the middle to Head. Carly lays it up and in. She's got 6 on the game. 61-45, a minute and a half to go. Here's Walters with it. Walters trying to drive baseline. Gets fouled by Avery Merkel, her first. And Walters will go to the line to shoot 2. The Salem's had the free throw opportunities. They just haven't hit them. And they missed that one. 1:29 to go. Tomorrow night we got Blues hockey and some basketball by Missouri Tigers. That's all on the air tomorrow night, starting with Mizzou basketball on KSMO radio for those on the radio side. We'll be back here in the high school gym for the Salem Lady Tiger Ava Lady Bear game. SCA play opener for Salem and Ava. And that'll be right here on KSMO Media. Sullivan holding on to the ball. Ball tipped away and goes out of bounds. It'll stay off of Sullivan. It's their 18th turnover of the game. 12 of them here in the second half. Mercer getting it into Dooley. Dooley firing it across to Walters. Walters guarded there by Hayes. Goes back on top to Clara Ball. Ball in the corner to Dooley. Trista. Double dribbles. That is the 32nd turnover of the game for the Salem Tigers. Pass comes into Barton with exactly a minute to go. Barton drives down the middle of the floor, pulls it back out again, just looking to kill time here, going down to Lambert. They get it back to Merkel, back to Lambert. Lambert takes it to the hole, lays it up, no good. Brought down by Abby Terrell. Terrell had the ball knocked out of her hands. One thing about this Eagle team is they follow you. They can try to slap that ball away, and they're very good at it. They had 16 steals in that first half. Only 3 here, though, in the second. Here comes the Lady Tigers ball. Coming down to Dooley, all the way down. Nice play. Trista lays it in. She's got 4 of the night. Salem back within 13, but time is not on their side. Here comes Barton down the middle of the floor to the hole. Kicks it outside to Merkel. Merkel with 22 seconds left. Giving it back to Lambert. Eden Lambert will hand it back to Merkel. Giving it off to Head. Carly Head back to Merkel, and a foul called on Clara Ball, and she'll foul out of the game. So Clara's done with 13 points in this contest. Couple of rebounds. (61-48), 14.8 seconds left in that free throw. No good by Carly Head. Next one is no good. Dooley fights for that one. The ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Sullivan Lady Eagles. 14.1 seconds left. Inbound pass comes to Barton. Barton with 9 seconds. Kind of falls down and throws it back. Salem Tigers have the ball there, but nobody moved. Walters and Pace were there, and they had the ball between them, but nobody moved. And the ball will be Salem's on the steal, but thought with 2.9 seconds, not much they can do now. Barton back to Mercer, tries to throw it, and that'll do it. It's the Lady Eagles winning it over the Salem Tigers by a score of 61-48, but a good job by the Salem Tigers to come back in that second half and made a game of it, got down to within 10, but the Eagles persevered, outscoring Salem in that fourth quarter, 11-8, winning it 61-48. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll come back and give you some statistics from this one. We do return. It's Lady Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins has truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day until they're gone. Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Thanks to these fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
From our yard into your home. At Can Oak, Missouri in Salem, we specialize in superior kiln-dried lumber and hardwood flooring built to last. Choose from red oak, white oak, and hickory. Ask about grade lumber and special orders for straight line ripping and custom widths. Visit us at 435 County Road 6430 or call 573-729-3310. Can Oak, Missouri. High-end quality wood, locally made.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
And welcome back, Salem High School Gym. Our post-game show brought to you by your friends, United Country Salem Realty at 605 South Main Street. You know, for all your real estate needs, whether you're listing, trying to sell, trying to find, trying to rent, maybe, and maybe you're looking for agricultural property, or even you might be just looking for something for an investment property. Get in touch with them, United Country Salem Realty. Talk with any of their great staff at 573-729-3148. It is United Country Salem Realty bringing you our post-game show. Salem Lady Tigers put on a valiant comeback effort in that second half, really doing a great job in that third quarter, outscoring Sullivan 22-10 after trailing 40-18 at the end of one half. They really played well in that third quarter, I should say, and didn't play too bad in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, could not make the free throws. And then they start getting into foul trouble. Paisley May and Clara Bell both fouling out of this contest. And it was a different Tiger team in there when Paisley May started out that third quarter. And the Lady Tigers looked like they really had a lot of energy. Sullivan maybe have come out a little bit sluggish, but the Salem Tigers just couldn't come all the way back from that 22-point deficit at the time. But they did make it closer. Got to within 10 at 50-40 at the end of the third quarter. But that's as close as they could get, losing it 61-48. Leading scorer in the ball game for Sullivan, Olivia Barton. She had 13 She had 13 points and 1 rebound. Then following her was Sydney Monty with 4 threes. She had 12 points and 6 rebounds. She was their leading rebounder, along with Ella Kirk, who finished with 8 points. They both had 6 rebounds. 7 points for Ava Hayes, and then 5 points for Eden Lambert, 3 points for Katie Miller, 2 points for Avery Merkel for the Sullivan Lady Eagles. Balanced scoring up and down their lineup. Again, the leading rebounders were Kirk and Monty, each with 6. Then you had 3 for Hayes and Merkel, 2 for Spooky Miller, and also Head, and then 1 each for Lambert and Barton for Sullivan. Sullivan finished with 19 steals, and they finished with 19 turnovers. They finished with 13 turnovers in the second half and only 3 steals. In that first half, they had 16 steals and 6 turnovers. Whole different game in that second half. For the Salem Lady Tigers, Clara Ball led with 13 points, followed by Raven Gillum with 11. And then the Tigers got 6 points out of Madison Mercer, 5 points out of Abby Terrell, 3 points out of Paisley May, 4 points out of Trista Dooley, and 4 points out of Allison Walters, and then 2 points out of Brenna Pace in the contest. Leading rebounder for Salem was Terrell with 4. Following that, Gillum with 3, as well as Madison Mercer with 3, and Trista Dooley with 3. And Gracie Mendenhall had 3 as well for the Salem Lady Tigers. Then 2 each for Meg Ball and Allison Walters, 1 for Brenna Pace in the game. Big difference in this contest, besides the first half and the steals, that points off turnovers by Sullivan in that first half was incredible. But the Salem Tigers free throw shooting tonight just didn't get it done. They were 11 of 28, while Sullivan was 17 out of 30. Now, grant you, that's not a huge difference of 13 points, but it is a 6-point difference, and that 6 points puts you in the ball game near the end, and it may change a little bit of way out of how that game might have ended. So, again, 17 out of 30 for the Lady Eagles. Salem Tigers finish 11 out of 28. That's about 34%, 35%. That's just not good enough to win, while the Eagles shot pretty close to 60% there, and that's a little bit better. Still not great. 17 out of 30 is not fantastic. So a lot of missed free throws here tonight by both teams. As I mentioned, both Clara Ball and Paisley May were fouled out of the contest for them. Nobody fouled out for Sullivan, though they did have 4 girls with 4 fouls in this game. A lot of fouls in the contest, a lot of free throw shooting, but Sullivan comes out with a 61-48 win. Salem falls to 4-6 on the year, and the Lady Eagles move to 7-3 on the season. Earlier tonight, the JV did fall as well. Salem by a score of 44-15. It was their first loss of the year, as Sullivan came out and really did dominate that contest and overall and beat the JV pretty handily, 44-15. Our next game, again, on KSMO Media will be Thursday night when the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Bears of Ava. And we'll be here to bring it to you here on KSMO Media. And again, we want to remind everybody that we will be in Sullivan Friday night for the boys game against the Eagles. And that'll be radio only on Friday night when the boys travel to Sullivan. My name is Stan Stevens. Thank you for joining us for Lady Tiger basketball. Lady Tigers fell behind big time early, but really did respond nicely in that third quarter and just fell short by a score of 61-48 to the Lady Eagles of Sullivan. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Tell your friends about us. Remember all our sponsors, and do go by, and if you do have the opportunity, thank them for allowing us to bring you these games, because without them, we just can't do it. And we do really want to thank our sponsors. It makes it a lot more exciting to be able to check these games out if you can't make it to them. And maybe, I mean, we love the radio, that's true, but the video side's also a big part. We really do appreciate all the great comments that we get on our games. Again, the final score, Sullivan 61, Salem 48. For Ben, who operates the video side, for Sally back in the station, my name is Stan Stevens again. Thank you for being with us, and good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. Tonight's game wouldn't be possible without these incredible sponsors. Town & Country Bank, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa Mooney Auto Supply, Town Screen LLC, Town & Country Insurance, City of Salem, Dent County Prevention Coalition, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Joe Brand and Leah Nash, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Can Oak Lumber, Salem Truss Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Hubs Tire Center, Flying W Boutique, Four Rivers, American Family Insurance, Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carty, Living the Dream Real Estate, Quick Tan and more, Rockin' G Western Trading Post, Dent County Farm Supply, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, Jet Tire and Auto, Salem License Bureau, Technology Junkyard, Ozark Overhead Door, Legends Automotive LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Your World Today, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, and Discount Bins. Thank you for watching tonight's game right here on KSMO Media.